their sets. That's all I have to say. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you have already been here, welcome back. This is all about where we learn how to build a boutique together, where we learn passive income, the entrepreneur mindset, and how to better yourself to become the person that you want to be. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to like this video. In today's video, I'm going to be revealing to you 22 vendors that have that Instagram baddie vibe. These are the type of clothes that you would see somewhere like Fashionnova, Pretty Little Thing, Opali. So grab your tea, grab your pen, grab your notebook, because this is not information that you are going to want to forget. So I will be giving you kind of the average overall price point of the vendor. That way you don't have to figure out if it's affordable for you or not. And I will also be giving you previews so you can see what their clothing looks like, and that way you can also decide much quicker if you want to wholesale with them or not. And on top of that, I will show you a couple of pieces that I have ordered myself so you guys can kind of see the quality in a way that's styled in real life and not by the vendor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Just to let you know, anything $12 and under is going to be considered $1 sign. Anything $13 to $17 is going to be $2 sign expensive. 18 to 25 is going to be $3, and then 25 plus is going to be $4 expensive. So let's go ahead and get started. The first vendor that I'm going to reveal to you is TRESSER. And what I really love about TRESSER is they have lots of unique cutouts for their dresses and for their tops. I would say they're pretty good overall in all of their categories, but for me personally, I like them most for their tops and their dresses. So you can see here that they're very up to date with the styles. They really give you that club wear, like very well shaped bodycon dress and very unique cutout crop tops that you would see on Fashionnova and Pretty Little Thing and places like that, as I said. So TRESSER is my go-to. They are my number one. I freaking love them. That is a really good wholesale vendor that you can look into if you are looking to have that baddie aesthetic. So the second one that I'm going to tell you about is TICTOC LA. And TICTOC LA literally screams Instagram baddie. These two vendors that I just told you about are one of the most popular. So if you are planning to wholesale from them, you need to be planning your collections at least one season in advance, because if you're going to be purchasing it last minute like I did, it's going to sell out like this. For me personally, I love TICTOC LA for their swimwear, for their sets. They have some nice dresses, but overall I would say they're pretty good in all the categories, the same way TRESSER is. So TICTOC LA is a really good one. I highly recommend that you check them out. So the next one I want to talk about, and this one in particular is great for people who are just starting out because they're inexpensive, but they are quality. I'm talking jumpsuits are like $6, $7, dresses are like $8. This wholesaler is very, very, very affordable if you're just beginning. Me, I really love their basics and their lounge sets, and they have some cute dresses, so you can just look around and see what you like from them the most. And the next one I'm going to bring you to is Salty. And Salty is honestly amazing in every category. You can tell that their quality is very, very good. I would say they are $1 sign expensive. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that this is one of Fashionnova's models. I could be wrong, but usually what vendors do is they will upload pictures of their clients' pictures, and those are not photos that they have the rights to, but they use it to kind of promote their product and show who their customer are. So if you see a picture from a bigger company on the vendor's product page, that's a really good indicator that that company buys from them. Now you do have to be careful. There are some vendors on wholesale websites that are scamish, and just by looking at them you'll kind of know which ones they are. So be careful, but the really reputable ones that I'm listing in this video are pretty reliable, and most likely if they're using pictures from bigger companies, that is in fact their client. So yes, Salty is a really good one. It's huge as well. So go ahead and plan your collections out early. The next one I want to show you, and I don't know why nobody talks about this one, is LOFT 211. And LOFT 211 is actually where I purchased my Marina bodysuit that did really well. When I bought from them, they had really, really incredible quality. I actually have this bodysuit with me here, and if you can see that it's double lined, it's very, very stretchy. It has that ruche detail that's going to give you that nice shape when you put it on. And honestly, this was probably one of my favorite things that I sold. And yeah, so LOFT 211 is really good. I don't ever hear anybody talking about it, but I would say just based off of my criteria that it's in that $1, maybe pushing to $2 range. I think for this bodysuit I paid like 10 or 12 bucks. So it wasn't that bad, but the quality that I got was incredible. So yeah, check them out. They are a little bit smaller because they're new, but my experience with them was phenomenal. So I highly recommend that you check them out. Oh, and just a side note, they're only found on LA showrooms, so make sure to register and look on lashowroom.com. This brings me to a real quick point. So all these vendors that I'm giving you, you do need a wholesale license for. So go ahead and make sure to register for your seller's permit first. And I actually have a video on that I will link somewhere up here. And yeah, just make sure to do that first because you won't even be able to log in to view the clothes for these vendors. So seller's permit comes first for all of these. The next one I want to get into is Luxe LA. And I have also purchased some things from them that were pretty good quality. I believe my Ibiza bodysuit as well as my Bethany crop top that I sell are actually both from Luxe LA. You can see here it says Luxe Los Angeles, and their quality is also really good. You can see that this is double lined. I will say this bodysuit ran a little bit small for me personally, but you can see even the straps are really good quality. The material is very thick, like it's not see-through. And yeah, I really love Luxe LA. I think you should check them out. In my criteria, I say on average they're about $2 expensive, and I know that a bunch of huge companies buy from them because if you look here, this is the same exact denim jacket that Fashionnova sells, and I always hear people raving about this store, so it's definitely one of the most popular ones. For my taste in particular, they are a little bit hit or miss, so I do have to look around when I shop from them. And they also come in a pre-pack of 3-2-1, which means 3 smalls, 2 mediums, and 1 large. So that's something to note about this vendor. And yeah, so let's move on. So the next one I want to talk about is K2. And just a personal experience, for me personally, when I first purchased from them, their shipping was very expensive. This could have also been due to COVID times because I did start to purchase from them right when the pandemic hit. So it may have very well been changed. And I also wasn't using Fashion Go and consolidating my orders, so take that with a grain of salt. I will say K2 has incredible club wear. I bought my neon light set from them, and the joggers that came with it are so good. They're so comfortable, so flattering, and same with the bodysuit. I did get one item from them that ran just abnormally large, and that was my smocked set. For me, even with a size small, it ran really big, so I had to style it a certain way. But overall, I would say their quality is pretty good. This is actually my neon light set that I bought from them, and I'll just show you guys real quick what it looks like so you can get an idea. I would say that they're about $2 expensive. They can be $1 depending, but these joggers are my freaking favorite. They stretch really well and they make your butt look really nice. I love the little pockets that it has, and then it has this stacked leg design that was really in style. And yeah, so it was just a jogger that came with this bodysuit that I thought was very flattering. So K2 is also great. Make sure to check them out. So the next one I want to talk about is Heart and Hips. And as much as I love this vendor, I will just put out there that their shipping times are awful. Every single time that I have ordered from them, I had to wait 2+ months to get my order. So if this is a vendor that you are planning to purchase from, definitely plan at least 2-3 months, 4 months ahead, because they literally take forever to ship. As much as their shipping times suck, I will say that they have very cheap clothing, definitely in the $1 range, that is good quality and it's comfy, it's affordable, and a lot of big companies use this one as well. So for example, these 2 dresses I actually bought from Heart and Hips, and I'm just gonna be honest, I probably bought them for like $4, $5, or $6, but the quality is really good. The people who modeled it for me and who have tried it on really love it. Surprisingly, a lot of the stuff is not see-through as far as the color, and it looks really nice on people. So I really love this vendor. I think you should check them out, but just keep in mind that they take like 2 months to ship. So just plan your collections in advance like I've already mentioned, and you should be good. Let me just give you a little insider tip. Next time you go shopping at Papaya or even Charlotte Russe, check some of their tags and you will see that they source from Heart and Hips. So Heart and Hips is no secret. Literally every small boutique, large boutique knows about this vendor. So yeah, Heart and Hips is great. Check them out. The next one I want to talk about is HERA Collection, and HERA Collection is another great vendor that has really high quality clothing. I will say for their quality that you are purchasing in the $2 to $3 range, but I think that they have incredible tops, sets, dresses, and to me, This store screams Baddie boutique. I actually have a fresh batch of inventory coming from them and I'm super excited. I am planning to do a spring or summer inventory haul, so stay tuned for that and make sure you do not miss that video. And yeah, so HERA is huge. They have a lot of really cute summer stuff, lots of colorful, sexy, unique dresses. So check them out, especially if you're planning to sell sexy swimwear and cover-ups and, you know, beach dresses and stuff like that. So nobody told me this bag was behind me, so I apologize. Anyways, the next one that apparently nobody knows about is BELITA collection. And BELITA collection, I tell you, their sets, that's all I have to say. This space alone should tell you how fire their sets are. I think they have some nice dresses, but you should definitely check out their sets. If my store was based and targeted at sets, I would be buying from here all the freaking time. So BELITA collection is really good. I would say they're in the $2 range. They're not too bad. They're definitely still affordable for somebody who is just starting their boutique. So go ahead and check them out. So the next vendor I would say you have to check out is Baddie. And Baddie, I've gotten a bodysuit from them one time before and it was very good quality. I will say it ran super small. I probably needed like a large or extra large for that bodysuit, but that could have been just that one item. I've only sourced one thing from them, so I can't speak much, but it was double lined, it was really thick, it wasn't see-through, and Baddie is pretty good overall. It depends on what kind of vibe you're going for. Before that IG Baddie vibe, I would say the best thing that they have are basics as well as some nice dresses. Depending on the vibe you're going for your store, I would personally redo the modeling, but you can probably use these photos. You do have to ask them first, and 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, they will email those photos to you and allow you to use them. So check out Baddie. They have some really cute things and they're definitely one of the popular vendors as well. So check them out. Hey guys, editing Stassia here, and I just realized after rewatching this whole video that I forgot to add one more important vendor, and that is REHAB Lab. And REHAB Lab, if you're looking here, you can see that they also have that Baddie IG aesthetic going on. You can see here that the colors on this dress are already selling out, which is a pretty good indicator that they're a good quality vendor. It is a little bit more pricier, as you can see. It goes on average between $2 to $3 signs. So again, this is one of those boutiques where you do need a little bit more money up front, but they do have really nice, really unique sets, dresses, shirts, bodysuits, swimwear, and all that good stuff. So yeah, check out REHAB LA. Let's keep moving with this video. The next one I want to talk about is Half Heart, and they definitely got the whole Baddie vibe going on. They have some pretty good things in overall all the categories. I would say that they're somewhere in the $2 pushing to $3 range, because some of their sets are $18, some are $26. So you just kind of have to look around. But yeah, definitely check them out. Definitely give them a shot. Yeah, not much to say about that other than their quality is really good. Next one that I want to tell you about that nobody else talks about is Lime Mist. And I love Lime Mist so much for loungewear and some of their dresses. In my personal opinion, they have great sets. So if your store is going to be focused around sets and loungewear, then Lime Mist is a store that you should definitely check out. And they are very affordable. They are definitely, I would say, in the $1 range. So most of their sets are like $8, $9, $10. Some of the things go to $15 to $17, but most of them are in that affordable $1 range. So Lime Mist is a great store to check out. And sorry if I'm kind of rushing through this last part. I just realized that I had plans at 7 and it's already 6:35. So I'm really just trying to finish this video up and give you guys a quality video at the same time. The next secret vendor that I'm going to tell you about, and I know I've said this for the 3rd time, but this is another vendor that nobody talks about, is IMAGENATION / FINAFINA. I think that's how you say it. They have very high quality, very affordable things that you can easily scale for insane profit margins. For example, this set that I bought, I think that the top was $6 and the bottom was $6, but they were actually sold separately as a complementing product. I have it here too actually, and these things are definitely at least double or even triple lined, and it's super thick. Like, you can see that I'm stretching it and it's not becoming see-through. You can see that it has their logo here. And same with the top. I freaking love the top. I actually was wearing this one in one of my videos and I wear it all the time. So they're very good quality. Definitely check them out because they are very underrated and very slept on. And then I also purchased this top from them, which actually did really well. It was one of my best sellers and the quality is really good as well. This is something that is not double lined, but it is thick enough to where I don't really have to wear a bra with it. And I actually private labeled it myself and this is what it looks like. So yeah, check out IMAGENATION FINAFINA. I won't lie, I bought this for I think $2.75. So yeah, they are very affordable. You should definitely check them out if you're trying to scale. So the next one that I want to tell you about is Melrose with Love, and I'm just going to go over this one briefly because they have a really small selection, but they are very expensive. They are honestly in the $3 to $4 range. Some of their stuff is $35, some of their stuff is $40, and the fact that you have to buy it in a pre-pack of 6 is very expensive for somebody who is just starting out. So I don't want to talk about this vendor too much because I know that a lot of you guys who are watching this video are starting out on a lower budget and this is not going to be somebody who is affordable for you. But if they are, this one is really good. They have some great quality sets and dresses that are pretty unique and very womanly, very flattering, very much so cut to shape you very well. So Melrose with Love is a good one. Give them a shot if you're planning to have a high-end boutique where you're going to be selling things in the $80, $100 range. So that's a good one. Okay, and the next one that I want to talk about is CEFIAN, and CEFIAN is also very popular. For me personally, they give me that sophisticated baddie vibe, and my favorite from them are their tops and dresses. But like some other vendors, they're pretty good in all categories, and I would say that they're about $1 to $2 signs expensive. So CEFIAN is really good. The next one I want to talk about is DIOSA, and DIOSA for me is kind of a hit or miss. I primarily like them for their tops, but depending on what kind of store you want to run, it could work for you. For me personally, I had to look around. I only really was drawn to their shirts, but their shirts are really cute, and I would say that they're about in the $2 range. Alright, moving on. So moving on, we are going to be talking about Mood Wholesale. And Mood Wholesale is actually owned by Boss Mama Jackie, if you guys know who that is. I believe she has a boutique called Gia Monet or something like that, and she wholesales really cute basics. She has some other cute things, but for me personally, I love her basic tops, her little crop tops, her tank tops and everything. I think they're super cute. Mood Wholesale is a good one. I would say they are in the $1 to $2 range. And the next one I want to get into is LATISTE. I think that's how you say it. They're definitely out here giving us baddie vibes. They are on the more expensive side of the spectrum. I would say definitely $3 to $4 signs. Although they might not be the best option for somebody who's just starting out, they might be really good for somebody, like I said, who wants to do that high-end kind of style boutique. So check out LATISTE. Okay, so we have 3 more left. I promise we are almost done with this video. The last 3 I have are OHYES Fashion. OHYES Fashion for me has some nice tops, some cute dresses, some cute sets, and they're in the $2 range. So check them out because they also have really good bralettes when they're in stock, and those sell out quick. So keep this one in mind because a lot of people will also not tell you about this one. And then the last 2 are Blush BJ. And Blush BJ is also very slept on. I believe they're a little bit newer, and that may be why, because they have a lot of cute floral dresses, a lot of cute kind of sexy floral tops, and I personally love them for that. And the best part about them is they are in the $1 sign. Yes, they're in the $1 sign, and we love that. So make sure to check out Blush BJ. I love them, and I'm sure that you will love them too. Alright, so the last but not least that I want to talk about is GITI Wholesale. And the reason that I put GITI as one of the last ones on my list is because they're very expensive. As cute as their styles are and as incredible as everything in their collection is, their stuff is between $35 to $40 and sometimes $20 and less. Like I said, for a lot of you guys, this vendor is probably not very affordable, and I want to try and aim this video for people who are just starting this boutique. So if you have the money, go ahead and check them out, and if you don't, then you have 20 plus incredible vendors that you can go ahead and check out that I revealed to you in this video. So I think that brings me to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video helped you out and you got some really good information that you weren't able to get anywhere else. If it did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on my channel to help the algorithm. And if you want more videos like this one, make sure you hit that notification bell so you do not miss any more important uploads. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!